Well, I was going to have a few hours sleep and then go explore the underworld.
Greetings.
But now I think I should get some sleep and then go find Jesper and figure out, well, how he's going to get us both into a lot of trouble, probably. And we're back. I've had a couple of hours sleep.
Well
it is
met.
now approximately 8:30 in the morning, and I'm hoping that the shops I discovered yesterday are now open. I say yesterday. Of course it was earlier this morning.
Hello.
I am going to go off and find Jesper and find out what he wants, as well as, I think, exploring the underworld, or the Undercity, sorry. But for now, let's find out what is in the armory. Okay. Hello, Halder Stronghand.
I haven't seen your face before. What do you want?
I need some equipment.
Do you now? Well, if the keepers let you run around in here, I suppose you have business with the Order. So I guess there's no harm in trading with you.
That is
But
a big
don't
hammer
think
on your
it'll
back.
cost you any less than somewhere else.
I didn't. Ooh. Okay. Adept books. Apprentice books. In light armor and one-handed. Tempted, but I need the pennies. However, I can sell you some things. Yes, I can. Okay, made a little money. Can I use... Forge. I can use your forge and steal your horse. I can use your workbench. Excellent. Use anvil. What would we be using the anvil
Ahoy.
for? Okay, I can create... Oh, right. So I can actually create jewellery on the anvil. I don't remember being able to do that. Oh. Do not steal the candlestick. Do not steal the... Encyclopedia Arcana Magic Part 1. Steal. Do not steal that either. Have I read that one? Blacksmith's Apprentice. Okay. Is this another... Okay. Ah, we have a locked door. Steal... Do not steal... I do not want to get in trouble and get locked up in prison again. I cannot afford to lose... No, I can't. I cannot afford to lose the skill point. Let's not even think about it. Sun Temple. Okay, so this is another door out. There was also a place to buy alchemy gear, I think. There we go. Alchemist and magic. Please have books. Please have books. Before I actually do that, let's have a look. My psionics are 22. My entropy is 33. I need adept books for entropy, and I need 3 more books for psionics. Apprentice, that is. Okay. Alright. Do I have to take a ticket and wait? Just looks like that sort of place, doesn't it? Do you get that? Go to the, I don't know, what do you call it? Drugstore. Chemists. Take a ticket and wait for them to call you. Torius Flameling.
I am Torius Flameling, apothecarius by my path. My companion and I work together with the Arcanists here, and we investigate the Red Madness. How may I help you?
You know when you said your companion, you do realise you've got 2 of them, right? You've got Talia
Outlander.
Flame Drink.
What are you doing in this part of the
Oh.
city?
Ah.
Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Wait, your Flame Drink and your Flame Ling. Is she leaving? Okay. I'll talk to you
Greetings.
first. Greetings.
You don't seem familiar. You're here for business, I assume.
I am indeed. You could say that. Do the names Finn and Carbos ring a bell? Could you give me a second?
Walk lest.
Okay, what the hell? Right. What have I missed? No, I'm drawing a blank. Yes, I am.
Well then, Finn and Carbos, of course. Who doesn't know them?
Well, I didn't
An odd
ask.
duo and completely inseparable. Why do you ask?
Oh, it's the two guys that died. I was going to say it rang a bell. I was going to say it did. Those are the two guys that died. I don't know why it asked you that just as I went back. I'm not sure how to say this, but they're dead. Okay, then you do know how to say this. You just did it. You said they are dead.
What? How? How do you know that?
They helped me when I washed ashore at the Sun Coast, but our camp was attacked by bandits. We were outnumbered. Yes.
I'm Malthus. That's... One tragic event after another. Now listen. This question might seem peculiar, but is there any chance you found amulets on them?
What kind of amulets are they? I'm afraid not. Oh, did I? I checked their bodies. I'm sure I did.
The emblems of the apothecary. It's a ritual. Whenever one of our members passes away, their amulet will be put in Soldran's halls, as remembrance, so to speak. They are silver with a violet jewel. Have you found them?
Oh, God. Did I find them and then sell them? Or did I... Oh, God. Did I put them in my chest? I might have put them in my chest, but I might have sold them. I'm afraid not.
Damn it. We can't even pay them their last respects. Well, thank you for the message anyway, even if it's a grim one. I'll send a pigeon with the news to the League as soon as possible.
Right. I need potions. Can you tell me anything about the Red Madness? Knowledge. Tell me a bit more about your order, the League of the Apothecary.
With all due respect to your thirst for knowledge, I am not a magister, and I've got my hands full. In a nutshell,
Okay.
we are healers, and our path is to cure ailments with magic and alchemy. Our monastery is far to the north, in the Frostcliff Mountains. However, you won't be able to reach it at the moment due to the heavy snowfall. And in case that doesn't sate your appetite, there are a couple of books about us in the library, or maybe even the Chronicum.
Okay. Right. Can you tell me anything about the Red Madness? What have you learned so
Aside
far?
from the obvious, not much, unfortunately. The most important thing to know is that it's extremely hard to determine if someone is infected with it. Afflicted people show their open madness quite late, and at that point, it's usually too late already. Walk blessed.
Oh. Where are you going? I need potions.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, I don't
Take a
actually
look.
need potions, but what I really want to know is, do you have any books? You do have books. You've got Adept and Apprentice. Right, no, I need Psionics. I thought Psionics and Entropy were illegal here. Why are you selling books? I might report you. I'm lying. I'm not going to report you. Just give me the books. I need 3 Psionics. Yes, I do. 3 of them. Can I afford it? I hope so. I've got... How many pennies? 1,158. I've got a few pennies. I can't really... Can I sell you anything? Let's see what... Oh, I could sell you a Staff of Grounding. Or 2. Maybe I should sell you a lot, actually. Yes, indeed. Let's do that. Let's sell you... I'm going to keep the fire one because I like fire. And I'll sell you, though. I want lots of books. Potions I've already sold lots of. Scroll. Right, teleports I'm keeping. I'll sell... I very rarely use any of these. Scroll of Boon. Heals you by 35 points of health. You know what I never think of doing in the middle of a fight when I'm needing to be healed? Read a scroll. Have them. Arcane Rune. Yeah, you can have those too. Alright, I'm getting the pennies now. I'm definitely getting the pennies. I'm saving all of that and... Oh, no, you can have these books. Spell books. I'm getting loads of pennies. All the pennies. Right. Let's go back to the book situation. I now want entropy books. Shall I just focus on entropy for now? I mean, I do use it more than psionics. And by more, I mean I use it. I really need to start using psionics. Yes, I do. Expert. Nope. Let's see. How many can I actually afford at 172? Not many. Maybe 6. Should I save some money just in case I get arrested and need to pay a fine? Probably. But I'm not going to. I'm going to get all the books. Is that just pushing it? Am I pushing it? I should save a few coins just in case. I'm going to save a few just in case. You know, somebody might punch me. Can't believe this. Okay, right. I now have some books for... Oh, please tell me I bought the right books. I think I
Book list.
bought the right books. There we go. Adept Book of Entropy. Apprentice Book of Psionics. First of all, 23. 24. Okay, Entropy 41, Psionics 27. Nice. Beginning to get there. I still have 8 learning points left. And 23 crafting points. Wait a minute. Did I have any crafting books? I think I took them. I know I didn't buy them in the end, did I? Okay, Oh. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Did she leave? I thought she was using the... Oh god, what the hell just happened? I thought she was just using one of the desks. Can I wander around your house, please? I'd like to talk to your friend. I'm trying to figure out why you have similar names but not the same name. So you're not man and wife. I tell you what. If this is your house, it's a bit... Well, it's a bit ostentatious, isn't it? For a merchant. I mean, seriously. I'm kind of impressed. Oh, well. Doesn't look like I'm going to find... What was her name? Fire something. Was there anything else? Sun Temple Warehouse requires key. And not that way. Okay. I have checked out the shops. Now, time to go and waste some time. I have to wait until tomorrow.
Who are you?
For my oath. And I have to wait until this evening to talk to Jesper. So, other things we have to do. Not place custom marker. Bring the key of the Foxhand's vault to Milbert. Have I got that key? Alright, let's have a look at this. I've got meet Jesper. Wait until Taylor Aranthal has prepared the ceremony. Art of combat? No. Find Max Niceblood. That's out of the city. Ascertain why the gallery in Ark has to close soon. The Soul Place. Search Gopher Silverlord's assortment of goods for things which could belong to Meogar Ironford. Okay. This, I need to get a key from his house in Fogville. That is miles away. That is like... let me see if I can remember how the hell... Okay, for some reason it's working now. I just opened and closed my journal. Right, so... I don't actually have many quests in the city. But what I really would like to do is go to the Undercity. And check it out. So, let's find a signpost and see if we can find the place. Okay, read bulletin. Looking for a procurer of old things against fancy payment. Visit me in my workshop in the Nobles Quarter near the bathhouse, Yerai Dal Terrawin. Okay. A job. Sounds interesting. You are an aristocrat?
It just doesn't work, Magister, no matter how hard I try.
Novice,
Yes.
Magister.
And there you have the problem.
Ark!
You try.
Library! I found a library. Question is there anything... Books! You might sell books. Not that I have any money. Can I steal them?
Malthus's blessing, dear sir. Might I interest you in a ware from my most exquisite assortment?
I don't know. What? Show me what you got.
I am certain you will find something.
Possibly. I might need that. The prudent boy and the righteous path. You know, I'm not spending money on those. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I'm
May
sure
his
that...
light guide you. Come back if you find the time.
And money. Which I won't. I'm not going to find...
Hard times, these
Wow.
are. Hard times.
This is a fairly good library for the times, actually. Fairly comfortable looking. Where the hell was the door? There it is. Okay, well that didn't actually help in the slightest. What was over there?
Between cobblestone and excretion.
Oh god.
Between darkness.
Belfie Whitgan.
Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you? Your ears, they look different.
Well, that was a little, well, rude, really, isn't it? Why do you ask? None of your business. My mother does, yes. I grew up. Your ill ears, you have pointy ears. You say that like there's nobody else wandering around with pointy ears. Why do you ask?
I mean no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious.
Fine. My mother does, yes. I grew up on Nerim.
On Narum? But that must have been horrible. I heard that Eterna don't have any rights on Narum and are treated like animals.
It's about right, yeah. The Neremes blame... Have we had this conversation? It's not that bad if you lay low and play according to the rules. No.
Huh,
It's
I see.
pretty bad.
That's so unfair. I'm
Have
glad
we-
it's different
have we
here on
spoken?
Enderal, you know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself.
You don't
Who
remember
knows?
it.
Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Memory's going, obviously.
Purse their lips.
My sir?
Intellectual aristocrat.
Scheming
Prince
play.
Andrew of
Such
Myth.
vexing hex. What?
Was that it? What? What the blazes are you doing? Dark veils between fire and ice. Ah, roar the loneliness of the elder man. Hijah, boom, pow. I am not saying that. What the blazes are you doing?
If you have to ask that, you'd better be on your way, my friend.
You sound like a friend of mine.
Hymn of the Desert King.
Fine. This person is
Dark
busy.
as the
Oh, okay,
sun,
won't talk to me.
light
Fine.
as the
Whatever.
night.
Whatever.
1,000 raindrops, red and small. Lo! From the velvet sky they fall. Kya! Oomph! Waka waka!
You suck.
She smiles
You-
into the desert moon and... Puke! Oh woe! Oh woe!
Stop
My
clapping.
heart is aflame!
Is that what I was supposed to do? Just...
over.
This is art.
This is crap.
In the shack... Huh?
Okay, dark veils between fire and ice. Ma, roar, the loneliness of the elder man. It's crap lines, by the way. Hijah, boom, pow.
What the... I beg your pardon?
In the fangs of violence my heart laughs, so hot, yet so cold. Oh no, such woe, Karach, Ahu, Aya. What the hell? I feel like it should come with musical accompaniment.
But... By the righteous path! This is incredible!
Bloody silly is what it is,
I've
mate.
never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my friend, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry?
No one. I'm an autodidact. I just listened to you and then mocked you.
Blazes, you're self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I
Okay, you were supposed to be horribly insulted.
Well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap, but does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies? I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head.
Trying to walk backwards. I'm trying to walk backwards. I am trying to walk backwards. Out forwards. Anyway, I'm jumping.
No, not at all.
Oh, no.
I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line
Jumping.
4 and 6.
Apparently acknowledged.
Do these brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man?
Yeah, that.
Phew. Now that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. He celebrates his bloodthirsty way of life. In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural noises. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know what? They wouldn't. The common people, they don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet. Poet, they ask? What kind of profession is that? So now I simply tell them I'm an innkeep. That is something they are able to grasp with their limited intellect.
You should probably
Easy
try
answers. That's what people long for.
There's nothing wrong with easy answers.
But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot boiler artists who make a fortune off their stupid stories. Like Jonas Schmid does.
Jonas
Do you know him?
Schmid.
Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes. But you'll find it on every bookshelf. It's a disgrace. Pure and simple.
Jealousy much? Why are Schmid's stories so bad?
What? What kind of question is that? How can something that so many people like not be rubbish?
You're trolling me now, aren't you? You mean anything that's successful has to be trite?
Of course. Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's intellect, you know. There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart, and true artists who want more from life. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely by the calling of the muse.
No.
Well, then you're certainly more of a simpleton than I thought you were. Hard to believe the gods would waste so much poetic talent on you. I suppose it would be better for the both of us if this conversation ends here and now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, walking away is working. Walking away is working. Brilliant. Excellent. I have a chest again. Okay. Sorry. Guardian, what are you guarding? Arkdelgase Estate. Do not talk to the poet.
Yes?
Aristocrat.
What are you doing here?
Arc, Spark, Ruler, and Firebolt. Okay. Hello, dog. Hello, small, strange child.
Who are you?
Okay, Spark, Ruler, and Firebolt. What the hell is this? It's a shop that sells...
Oh my, now who is this? To see you here fills me with bliss, 'cause I can tell just from your eyes you search for magical disguise. Well, you can buy such from the stash of Emberlord and Fireflash.
Okay, very poetic. I'm getting a lot of that, although I have to say you're better than the last poet I met.
Oh my, now
Oh,
who is
no.
this? To see
No.
you here
Shh.
fills
How's
me-
business?
How kind of you to ask me this. The trade goes well, I can't complain. Were not my son Mirel amiss. The boy is wicked, it's a pain.
Oh.
From dusk till dawn, I kid you not,
Okay.
he plays and jests with that small brat. Instead of helping in the shop, they chase that girl's idiotic cat. That wicked child, Gaboff's her name, from Ostain her kin arrived. Her father drinks without restraint. The girl's wits, too, are much deprived.
Okay. I've just stepped into a Dr. Zeus book. Yeah, why are you doing that?
Oh, this one is curious. I'm sad to have to tell you this, even though I'm not furious. My secrets stay in the abyss. Blazes.
That was pretty bad. Okay, that did really... Yeah, what you meant was mind your own damn business. I see. Should I do I see? Well, that one really didn't make a lot of sense. It made sense, it just...
I hope so.
No, let's ask it again.
Oh, this one is curious. I'm sad to
When
have
in
to tell you
doubt,
this, even though I'm not furious.
iterate.
My secrets stay in the abyss.
Yeah, that was bad.
Blazes.
Okay.
You're right. I didn't see that question coming, that's all.
Oh, so you prepare all
But
these
how
in advance?
goes the saying, practice makes perfect? Next time I'll be prepared.
Yeah. Alright, so you're not... I'm not sure I follow. Why the rhyming?
The business didn't go well in the past moons, that's all. Hardly any travelers or outlanders anymore. And the arcanists of the Order prefer to get their supplies elsewhere since Grand Master Arenthiel has returned. Well, since I have a son to feed, I had to think of something. That tip with the rhyming came from my brother-in-law, Doral. He's with the sickle and came back from a journey to Calais just recently. He said that he visited a lecture from a Chilean merchant there. And he said that in order to be successful nowadays, one needs a, unique selling proposition. Yes, that's how he called it. Something to distinguish him or herself from the competition.
Okay, and I take it poetry is your unique selling proposition.
Correct. I know I'm not the best poet, but I'm sure you'll remember bartering at Emberlord and Fireflash better than with that goat-faced vagabond woman Stonehand down at the market.
That is true. I'm not going to forget this in a hurry, although I will forget your name. I tend to do that. Anyway, let's see what you're selling.
My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
Dear, oh dear. Okay, and you've got books I can't afford, but it's nice to know that they are here. And I can probably sell you stuff. Okay, right. Thank you very much. That was a very unique experience. Okay.
I've seen this face, so yes, hooray!
Go away,
What can
stop
I do
following
for
me.
you today?
Everybody's being weird. Right, let's not go... We don't need to go shopping. Somebody had a task for us somewhere... You know what? I've been so distracted I've forgotten where the hell it was. I have. I've actually forgotten where the hell it was. Somebody had a task. Yeah, this is it. Yerai's house. Yerai. I remember that. Oh my god.
Now, come on. Just a little to the left and...
Oh! Shit!
Blasted blazes! You are really, really starting to annoy me, you know that?
I assume you're not talking
now
to me.
look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you want? Are you here because of the placard?
What do I want? I'll take 2 of those. Can you do them in black? Because they're awesome. Do they move? Do they hit people if I command them? Okay, I'm looking... Yes, I am. You're looking for help with that machine.
What? By the 7? No! Don't take it personal, but you really don't look as if you know much about Starling craft. What I am looking for is an adventurer.
Okay.
Someone willing to take over a very important task for Horst and me.
Horst?
Yes, Horst. And no, he is not my imaginary friend, but this gorgeous example of Enderalian metallurgy and starling ingeniousness right beside me. My personal centurion, and soon my new body.
I'm sorry, your what? Your new... Are you really going to scoop your brain out and stick it in his head?
Yes, steel instead of flesh, energy instead of blood. Away with this useless shell and its pathetic fugacity. In Horst's body, I will live on forever.
So you, yeah, same question. Scoop out brain, put in body, right?
Ah, you wouldn't understand this even if you'd been my apprentice for 15 years. If it helps you, just imagine that I transfer my consciousness, my soul, into Horst's body. And by doing this, I become him. Apotheosis, that's what the scholars from Kyra call it. Man's ascent to something higher. A deity, you could say. The only logical response to current events, by the way.
The only logical response to current... What the hell do you think current events are? Oh, wait a minute. If you mean because of the whole cleansing thing, you think you'll get away with this? They won't cleanse you if you're... What do you mean?
Ah, red madness. Death of the Lightborn. You don't need to be one of those keepers to see something is happening in this world. It's going south. And other than the Holy Order and his new Nehemi's magically gifted pals I am no friend of, trying to pray away such threats, we need to change humanity. The apotheosis, the overcoming of our fleshly nature, is the first step. Unfortunately, I seem to be the only one who sees it that way. But hey, that's their choice.
The weird thing is, this nutter is making some kind of sense. Which is terrifying, because he is in fact suggesting scooping out his brain and placing it in there. Maybe not his brain, but his thoughts. I see. And what do you need my help with?
Oh, with this and that. Errands. Tasks your rough hands are better suited for than mine. But first, we need to find my assistant, Pathira. She's gone missing.
What do you mean, my rough hands? I'm a mage. You've probably got rougher hands than me. You work with machines. Where did she go?
Well, I suppose she took a flying unicorn to old Aranath. I don't know, sod it, else I wouldn't ask you for your help, would I?
Yeah, it was a stupid
For
question.
his completion, Horst is asking something important. Some kind of steering unit, you might call it. Pathira and I have done research and found out that Dalmarek and his cohorts in Thalgard worked on a machine there that might employ a similar mechanism.
And you think...
Even though I had strongly spoken out in favor of an armed escort to send with her, Pathira had insisted on going alone. And surprise, I haven't heard from her since.
So when I asked where did she go, you could have just said there, because that's where she went, without an armed guard. So you knowledge, Thalgard, what exactly happened there?
Something that makes it the ideal place to go if you're suicidal and you're looking for a quick way out. You're an outlander, aren't you? How can I explain that without going beyond the scope? Dalmarek. Does the name ring a bell?
No.
He was an arcanist who lived about 2,000 years ago. Back then, the Order planned to build a second great city here in Enderal, situated in a region we now call Goldenforst. But, as it turned out, the place was everything but a good choice for a settlement. No crops would grow there, and the water made the settlers sick. So 3 years after the founding of the first settlement, Malif, the Order forced the settlers to abandon the mission and return to Ark. But, as things are with vain personalities, Dalmarek, who had been in charge of the mission, didn't like that idea at all. Malif had been his dream, and so he wanted to hold on to it no matter what the price. One of his ways to do so was a device he called the Sun Wheel, an old Pyrean construction which was meant to make the barren lands fertile again. You can figure out the rest. One night there was a bright flash of light, and since then Thalgard has been contaminated. Apart from a few animals and the Sunborn, savages whose brains have been rotted by the green fog there, it's deserted. In the first few centuries to follow, the fog spread as far as Golden Forest, but by now it's receded from there.
Okay, so you sent Pathera to go recover that device on her own. He did suggest taking an armed guard, though.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But as I said, she insisted. You know, she's of the lone wolfish type, if you get what I mean. Here, this
You mean she doesn't
is the
like
place
you?
where Pathera said she would set up her camp. From here, she planned to go explore the nearby ruins.
You even know
And
where she was...
Please don't die, else I have no idea how to get horsed up and running.
Oh, well, I would obviously hate to die and ruin your plans. I mean, I asked him where she was. He's like, oh, if I knew that, I wouldn't ask you to find her. Oh, by the way, she went to such and such a ruins, and she set a camp up right here. You knew exactly where she was going. You...
Some people just don't know their place in the world.
Totally agree. Okay, now here's the thing, though. I am absolutely no nearer finding the Undercity, which is actually what I was intended to do today. Bathhouse? I don't want to go to the bathhouse. Where was the gate? Let's find the gate. I haven't found a signpost to tell me which way to bloody well go.
Boring.
Shut up. Was it this way? Fidsea's puzzle box. Okay, I'll bite.
Yes?
Fidze Galabaga Dananka. Okay, cool hands.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Okay, you've got red eyes and what look like mechanical hands, or are they just armoured hands?
I'm sure I have just what you need.
Oh, I do doubt that. You are a oh, you've got a lot of serious books. You do have things I need. Unfortunately,
Good
I
luck
don't have...
and safe travels.
I don't have what you need. Assuming what you need is copious quantities of money. Okay. And he had a big house as well behind that shop. Okay, I've got to check this one as well. Watchtower. No, right, finally! Made it to the market place. Little gruesome. Made it to the marketplace. What time is it? For all I know, it's evening time, and it's time to go and speak to Jesper. Okay, it's not evening, is it? It's not evening. Let's have a look. It is. It's only 2 p.m. I've still got time to investigate the Undercity. If I could just find it. Okay, right. We've got Undercity South Quarter. Undercity this way.
Hungry? I've got just what
Notice
weary
board.
traveler needs.
Bounty missions and petitions that are announced on this board. Search for a bounty quest. The pathless one, Virtuous the Ripper, is wanted for glimmerdust trafficking and sacrilege. He seems to be able to hold his drink, is a wild mage, and is most likely hiding in the wild mage's hideout in the Heartland. He is said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 170 Enderalian pennies issued for his death. Basically, a book. Just slightly less than a book. Okay, so I've got to hunt Virtuous the Ripper down. There's my chest. My chest keeps following me around. That doesn't say a kind of useful thing. Watchtower. South Quarter. I'm assuming... There's a bank! We have a bank here? Well, of course we have a bank. It's Major City. It's funny, really, isn't it? It's the sort of building you should expect to find. Hello?
Blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
Yeah, I'm not exactly loaded, so...
Walk blessed, my sir.
Yeah, we've had that one. I want to open a vault. What is a personal vault?
Would you like to a ledger? Your very own safe in our house, which we will manage on your behalf. We will meticulously track all your deposits and withdrawals, and best of all, Thanks to our very generous interest rates, the longer you entrust your money with us, the more it proliferates on its own.
Okay, how does my money proliferate on its own?
Well, evidently this was a metaphor. Just imagine that for every day your money rests in our vaults, we present you with some extra coin on top of it.
You invest it. I get it.
Appreciation for your trust, so to speak.
Okay. What? And you do this at your own expense. How can that be profitable for you?
Well, you see, this is a highly complicated process, and I fear it would be a matter of near impossibility to elucidate my response in such a fashion that you would be capable of comprehending it with your, I beg your pardon, most likely quite limited intellectual capabilities. Let us talk about more enjoyable matters instead, such as your money.
Look, if you want my money, you'll tell me what you do with it.
Fine, then. We use it to trade.
Ooh, complicated. You trade with the coin of your customers.
We invest. For example, in promising expeditions on new trade routes. And from the returns those investments yield, we not only pay our employees, but your interest as well.
No, but that's all you have to say.
Don't look at me that way. We have to make a living somehow, too.
No, that's... And what happens if your investments turn out to be mistakes?
Banks do not make mistakes. Didn't your parents teach you this? Now enough of this nonsense and back to business. Do you want to open a gold shelf or not?
What? Do I?
Very well. We will need a 100-penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like.
So I mean, is this a good way to earn money? Maybe I should try it out. Let's give him 100. Oh, God. That's like half my money. Okay.
Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed.
Okay. Where's my shelf?
Make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest.
Okay. Shareholdings? What do you mean?
Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant.
That is true.
To you.
I'd like to withdraw some money. I'd like to deposit some money. I'd like to access my vault.
Of course.
Okay, so right, I have 100. I get 1 penny per day. Max interest rate per day, 250. So if I give you enough money to get 250 a day, I get a book per day. Okay. Okay. I want to acquire an estate. Show me what you have to offer.
Of course.
No, those are adept books. Those are not estates. Blueprint carpet. Okay. Oh, right. So something in here is going to be an actual house. Masterbook archery. Masterbooks. Here we go. The title deed, house at Larxis, noble quarters. Title deed, house at marketplace. So I could buy some houses and then I could buy stuff for the houses. Got it.
Walk blessed. And don't forget, your money is safe with Sylvan and friends. Exceedingly safe, believe me.
I don't believe you. No. Where is the shelf? He said I could activate the shelf myself.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know what? Great. I now have a deposit in the bank. I'm still no closer to finding...
Can I help you?
The Undercity. Is it through the South Quarter? Is that where I have to go? Or is it like... Oh, it is. I have to go through this way. Is it like a sewer entrance? The Undercity. I mean, I assumed there was a gateway to it and then it goes down. Okay, another one. Undercity. This way. Undercity. This away. Oh, that's the Myriad. That's the Myriad. Sounded awfully like a dragon for a second. Undercity is that way. The thing I have been trying to get to all day is that way. Museum. No, it was an art gallery, wasn't it? It was an art gallery. One of my quests was... Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. Excuse me. This was what I wanted to do. One of these was... Yeah, gallery, not museum. Not museum. I keep making that mistake for some reason. Undercity. Follow the sign to the Undercity. I'm guessing that's not... Okay, I've discovered the entrance without...
Penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
No. And you are? I thought you said guest, but you're actually Gvast. Hello, Gvast. Oh, you don't want to talk to me, do you? Okay. Undercity main cavern. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the epic quest for the Undercity is over. I have finally arrived.